can work with diasporans. We discuss with Igbo and the new sports minister to see how we can bring in basketball, and with you over there and the Biafran internal government from Nigeria here, being us up to be able to create more awareness using the name that Biafra basketball team. So look for a name for it. So I think that reminds me, if I attend the meeting next week, where we also look at how we can, outside football, and also look at other sports activities, so that we can carry we can carry every other person's along.
This is the, well, maybe this might be the most important thing, because everybody knows we have Haitians. They're like but they're like the biggest Caribbean country. So if we could get the Haitians to support, that would be good. But the Sahel kingdoms, because people don't know about them, but the biggest one.
So how do you think we can? How do you think we can bring in the Sahel? What exactly do you
This is
think
what
the Sahel?
yeah, this is what I want to tell you. So we have to,
Okay.
because the Sahel is looking at Nigerian kingdoms that are part of the Sahel tribes, and they're seeing that, the Fulani Sultanate or Caliphate, they killed a lot of the Hausa tribes, and people have the Sahel, they have a problem with that. So the Sultan of Sokoto eventually has to step down if we want to unify or have security in the Sahel. The Sultan of Sokoto needs to step down and give the kingdom back to the Hausa, which is a major tribe in the Sahel, from Chad to Niger. Half of Niger is Hausa, so they know what's going on in Nigeria. So the Sultan of Sokoto has to step down, and the Fulani have to look at having maybe a state in the Sahara. That's number one. The Sultan of Sokoto has to step down and give the traditional throne back, and we know Igbo always say that. The next one is Bornu, which is from Maiduguri all the way to Chad and Sudan, which is having a civil war right now. But Kenem Bornu is the major tribe, Hausa, and Borgu, which is in northwest. Borgu Empire, they have a state in Benin Republic and a state in Burkina Faso, and their headquarters is in Niger State. Borgu Empire. That's why Tinubu is called Jagaban Borgu, because they're all over the Sahel, those kingdoms. So it's it's the Borgu with a G, and Hausa, which we know the kings haven't been in power for a long time. So if we start saying that, right, we start putting that in the news, that'd be good, so that we could publicize it and say this is our recommendation to stabilize the Sahel. And I don't know if people are saying that the North should join Niger Republic, but we know the Hausa are the majority tribe in Niger Republic, so Hausa land, and this should be the discussion before it becomes,
I think
yeah.
I think I think we should take it one step at another. Since the Sahel, they want to work with Igbo, from what you said, or they want to partner with Biafra and Igbo.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is important you let them know that there is an established Biafran internal government.
Mm-hmm.
If you let them know that, then we can talk to our the Biafran Foreign Affairs Minister, who has been working in some other ECOWAS country, setting up embassies in Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, and a lot of them. So we are doing a lot. All what you just said now requires a lot of money and a lot of diplomacy and agreements and letters. So what I'm saying is, if they want to really work with Igbo, the Biafrans, of course we are open. So you should just let them know that, okay, they should write to the Biafran Ministry of Foreign Affairs, establish in Owerri. I will give you the details. We are not hiding. The federal government of Nigeria knew. The federal government of Nigeria knew that Biafra has a government. They know about it. The United Nations, they know about the internal government because Chief Owazurike is a lawyer. Is a lawyer who whose practices has led him to the level of a barrister and solicitor to the Supreme Court of Nigeria before he resigned and formed most freedom fighters are lawyers. So as a lawyer, he understood the law. So he has never done anything that contravenes the law. So I would suggest that if they really want to work with the Biafra is the hope of the Black Africa. Biafra is really the hope of Black Africa. So, two, three things I would take is, since you're a professional in basketball, maybe I will suggest you put up a proposal that Biafra Ministry of, hello, are you with me?
Yes, yes, yes.
So I will suggest you put up a proposal of a partnership that may not really have any cost implication to the Biafran government, that you will like the Biafra Ministry of Sports to look into basketball sports activities where you have so many Biafrans in America, maybe Canada or Asians, according to you. So if you put up that so that name Biafra basketball can take up or can take effect while in America there, be championed by you. So when that is done, then from there any other thing can take effect. So I think we should look at it from that aspect. You can put up a proposal for that.
I'm working with I'm having calls with different people in different countries to see what the best way for everyone is. Biafra, the Sahel. You know, we haven't worked with Haiti good enough, even though we know they're Igbo people. They're being invaded right now. So there's a lot of things going on. They're being invaded. A lot of the Caribbean countries that are Igbo too, they don't work with Haiti because of democracy and they don't like African tradition, politics. So it's something I'm calling everybody and we're going to make written proposals. But the way I think it's going to be is maybe the Biafran internal government will be involved, but it has to be the traditional rulers I think have to be involved everywhere. And we have to know that the Nigerian government, the Western governments are all working together to try to cause genocide and work with they're trying to
Yeah,
focus on the elections and have an Igbo president and then start tribal wars and through democracy. So we have to. It's a lot of things going on where I'm calling everybody. I have group calls and I don't know if you were in one yesterday, but we had a group call and we said we're all going to decide what to do going forward. So
no,
and
that is
then a
good.
proposal has to be written after everybody decides from different communities. Like I'm from Mbise, so I can represent Mbise,
Why
but I can't represent everybody.
what why I'm saying this, why I'm saying this is this. Already we have a football club here. We have a national team. It is also open. And since in terms of basketball you're a professional, I
Mm,
don't think, bringing everybody together to start the Biafran basketball team, you know what it takes. You know everything, the technicalities involved, you know it.
mm,
So for me, from what you said, the only way I feel we can start is for you as a basketball professional,
mm,
writing a proposal to the Biafra internal government, number 2, Ralph Wazirike Ojuku Memorial, where we have an office recognized by world leaders. Everybody knows about that.
mm.
And we want you to be very, very careful so that people will not come and hijack it. So we are going to synergize so that while we have the football club, we can also have the basketball and probably other little sports, sports. So by the time we discuss it and the minister will meet Chief Owazurike and we present the proposal that look, where our Biafrans in diaspora wrote a letter to partner that they want to have a Biafra basketball team. What is his stake? What does he say about it? And we're also going to look at CONIFA, because CONIFA is the second largest football association in the world after FIFA, over 700 million people. So we have to also look at CONIFA. If CONIFA has basketball activities, because this basketball can only come in if the Confederation of Independent Football Association, CONIFA, has a program for basketball. It is only FIFA. It's only FIFA that I know that have all the activities. But if CONIFA have a basketball activity, if they don't have, then we the Biafrans can recommend to CONIFA to also have a basketball activity, since the sports activity is cumbersome and is have a lot of financial implications. So we can introduce basketball into the CONIFA. I think that will go a long way to help the Biafra to be recognized through sports activities before you bring the Haiti, the
Brother,
Trinidad,
brother, brother,
Tobago,
brother.
the Caribbean.
I have to go right now. But what I'm presenting is that every Nigeria has been illegal for a long time. It's the kingdoms have the self determination. So we're presenting to the kingdoms, the traditional leaders, every program. We're going to give them write ups. And if they accept it, they accept it. Everybody's going to be contacted at once. And I'm not interested in soccer ever. I'm really, because soccer is a European thing. Even basketball, I'm not even that interested at this point. I'm trying to get everybody to be at the table and talk about self determination. I'm really not interested in sports at this point.
Okay.
I'm really not interested in sports. I'm really interested in self determination. Everybody have a meeting, and we get free, because there's too much killing is going on, and people have been saying sports is going to help us, but we're still getting killed. So I have to go, but I'm talking to everybody, every government, and they're saying they want to talk village to village, and we're just trying to come home at this point. It's too much killing. It's too much going on. Everybody's saying that
The
they're going to
killing.
stop the killing, but it hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
So we're trying to come home this year.
Yes.
This year. So we're trying to get finances and
Okay.
programs to come home, and we're talking to the
All right.
king, and we will talk with
I will suggest.
yeah. We have to talk
I
with
will
Bin
suggest in
Masab.
that.
We have to talk with
Yes.
Madam Ojukwu. But the people, a lot of Biafrans are arguing with each other. I'm going to talk to everybody
Yes.
so we can come to the table.
What I will suggest right now, based on what you said, by November 26th, we're having Ojukwu Memorial Day, where Ndibo all over the whole world and friends of Ndibo and Biafrans can come together and express their mind. So if it is possible, like you said, that they want to bring them, they want to come back home. So you should plan towards November in Owerri, Ojukwu Memorial Library. If you can work towards that, it's a very big project. So that if you work with the Biafra internal government, I know what I'm telling you, will have the
Okay. Okay.
capacity, you
Yes.
have the
Yes. Okay.
structures,
So we know we have the Ojukwu Mario. We need to start. I need to start working on that now, and also May
so
30th.
that I can place on November 26th, so that they can make advert
Yeah.
placements. In that
Mm-hmm.
advert placement, you can send you can bring your write up,
Mm-hmm.
everything you said that is the problem. You put it in that brochure. I can send it to you soft
Mm-hmm.
copy, and also keep
Mm-hmm.
your hard copy for you. I think we
Okay,
should start working towards Ojukwu Memorial. Then if you
brother,
can bring
brother,
in some
brother.
Caribbeans,
This is why I'm
yes.
excited. This is why I'm excited, because the Sahel. I have to go soon, but the Sahel is east to West Africa. So they're saying they can make the Black West and East Africans one country. So Igbo, in Yoruba means forest, and Igbo means hinterland. It's Igbo is really southern Africa. So they're saying they can make Africa two countries. So we basically taking over the whole continent. So pretty soon
So it's
we're
good.
going
They
to be
can.
able to advertise to everybody that we control the whole continent, or we have networks across the whole continent. So it's going to be very fast the way we move. But I have to go now. I'm going to stay in touch.
All
Thank you for
right.
calling. But we have the
All
whole
right. Thank you.
continent. We have the whole continent. That's why they come to the Indibo United Nations, come to us and try to scramble everything. But we have the whole continent. That's what we're saying. So that's what we're advertising to people over here, and they're excited. and it's all about funds at this point. I can fund some of it, but I don't want to come out of my pocket like I did the past couple of years. I want a team that can help fund things. So I got to go. Bye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.